What you seek is beyond all rituals, all beliefs, all concepts. Where is it found? It's only found in one place and one place only, and that is deep within your own soul. It's an innate wisdom that the Creator gave us from the beginning of time, and this is where you'll find it, deep within your own soul. So that was from the Syd Banks talk, The Great Spirit. And one thing that I ran into a lot um, within my work was telling people what I'm going to do before I did it, rather than demonstrating and doing it. When we have a thought or when we have an insight around creation or what we're going to build, and we share it with people, we're going to get feedback based on their experience. We're going to get feedback based on what they've had happen to them in their lives and what they've encountered in their lives. Now, sometimes this can be really beneficial, but when we're in the creation process, sharing things with people from our soul that we feel is pure gets exposed to contaminated thinking. And when we have something in our soul that we feel is pure and that we can see from our own reality, we're best off to just create it, because we're going to have enough of a challenge creating from the depths of our own soul and keeping it clean. When we share things with other people, what happens is they run it through their filters, and that contaminated thinking or that thought process that they have with themselves gets shared back at us. And in turn, we end up joining in on their contaminated thinking, and we find ourselves in doubt when our soul knows the truth. Our soul is in direct alignment. Our spirit is in direct alignment with the Creator. Everything is spiritual. Everything is spirit. It always was. It'll always be spirit. It'll always be spiritual. The colonized mind, because we have structures, because we have skyscrapers, because we have all of these great monuments, we can get caught up in what is totally physical, not remembering that what created those objects in the first place was the mind, the divine mind. There was spirit. There was a clean thought. There was an action that was then delivered, and there was a creation that existed. And so when you're pursuing your goals, when you're pursuing what it is that you feel called to do in this world, go for it. Just start doing it. Rather than telling a bunch of people about what you're going to do, demonstrate it. That's the best way to work. That's the best way to gain momentum. That's the best way to see who you really are. That's the best way to prove to yourself the thought and the vision that you have is authentic to you, the being that you are. So I just wanted to pop on here and say that. There's been a lot of personal thoughts that I've had myself around creation and creating, and what some of the next steps are that we're taking in our work. And we wouldn't have got here by asking people permission. We get here by moving forward. We get here by forward thinking. We get here by seeing our vision. And sometimes it doesn't always seem realistic. Sometimes it seems really far out there. And we'll take heat, or we'll take sarcasm, we'll take cynicism, we'll take a lot of things on our journey, because people don't take us seriously, and we spend too much time talking and discussing when we'd be better off just working and getting it done. So have a great Sunday.